Welcome to another edition of The Daily. I'm Samantha Eric here with Greg Lawless, and it is a denim type of day here. We didn't plan this, just both showed up wearing this. Well, LA last night beating Isidro Metapan at home. Now they are just, all they need next week is a tie to advance to their third straight quarterfinals in CONCACAF Champions.
Yeah, and this was a sort of interesting performance, I think, by the Galaxy. 1-0, Laurent Courtois, the former Chivas USA player, ending up getting the goal in the 6th minute for the Galaxy. They probably could have scored a bunch more if not for the goalkeeper from Metapan, who had kind of a blinder. He made all sorts of great saves. But look, they put out you would say a B team or reserve team. It shows the depth that this Galaxy team has, that they can get this result. They had some big guns like Keane sitting on the bench, but they didn't really need them in the end. They got the win. Now, 2 more games left in group stage, but they only need the 1 point, and they're through to the knockout round.
Well, Greg, we'll see if they can get that 1 point next week when they take on Cartagenes in Costa Rica. Be sure to stay tuned to MLSsoccer.com for complete coverage. 24 under 24 presented by Adidas on MLSsoccer.com. Continuing, we are now in our top 10, Greg.
Yep, here we go. These are the big ones now.
Big ones, you want to start?
Sure. We'll start it off. We're getting a great young attacker up in Vancouver, Russell Tiber, coming in at number 10. Andrew Farrell, the #1 pick in the Super Draft last year for the New England Revolution, he's at number 9. Amobi Okugo, the transformed midfielder to center back
One
for
of my
Philadelphia
favorites.
Union, at 8. Jossie Zardes, the rookie forward for the LA Galaxy, at 7. And Juan Agudelo coming in at number 6, the New England Revolution forward who started the season with Chivas USA and then moved over, and in New England he has started to thrive a little bit more. This is a good group of players right here with a lot of potential. We do know that Juan Agudelo is headed over to Europe after this season, but the other 4, they're in MLS for a while, and these guys are good. Some great attacking talent here.
All right, based on the 5 that we revealed today, 1 Canadian, the rest American, I mean, really great young attacking talent. What is so impressive to you about some of these guys?
Well, look, I think that there is a shift to more sort of American and Canadian talent that MLS clubs are starting to bring through the ranks, whether it's through the academy system. Don't forget Juan Agudelo coming out of the New York Red Bulls academy system. Or if you start to think there's some better college players that they're giving some chances to after they come through the draft. Andrew Farrell slotting right into the starting lineup for the Revolution after he was picked. So I think that they're starting to get some chances. I think that American players at a younger age are being encouraged to express their attacking abilities. That's a big step forward, something we have not seen 5 years ago. So now I think that's where you're starting to see a little bit more of this. Now the question is, can they maintain that momentum? Can they start to really develop that attacking talent so when they're 26, 27, 28, they are really a major part of an attacking force for a team?
Well, that just leaves the top 5 to be revealed on this year's 24 under 24 list. That will be released tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern on MLSsoccer.com. You don't want to miss it.
And another thing not to miss, a Google Hangout with the top player in the 24 under 24 presented by Adidas. That will be on Monday afternoon with our own Josh Weisenhunt. Go to MLSsoccer.com to learn how to sign up to be a part of that hangout.
With CONCACAF Champions League behind us for the week, now all eyes are turned to Saturday night's big showdown, LA Galaxy hosting the Seattle Sounders. Landon Donovan, if he's recovered, matching up against U.S. men's national team captain Clint Dempsey. Big, big game.
Yeah, that's what everyone's going to be talking about, the Donovan versus Dempsey, which we've been talking about now for years. Obviously, this also has ramifications in the standings. The Sounders at the top of the Western Conference, the Galaxy coming off that rather lackluster draw at DC United. They're going to want to try to get back on a good run of form. Now, everyone will be looking at Dempsey because he hasn't scored yet for the Sounders. Is the pressure building? Who knows? We'll find out if he can break that. Landon Donovan, on the other hand, only 2 goals away from tying the all-time mark in MLS at 134, right now held by Jeff Cunningham. If he could get those 2 goals in this game against the Sounders, that would be a huge statement, not only to MLS, but also to Jurgen Klinsmann and to Clint Dempsey.
Well, you can catch that game on Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on NBC Sports Network. Greg, one other thing on Landon Donovan before we go. If you haven't already, be sure to check out Esquire Magazine's 80th anniversary issue, where Landon, he's representing the 31-year-old man.
Which is amazing. I remember when he would have represented the 16-year-old man in this one.
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday, indeed. Yep.
Well, that's all we have for The Daily today. We'll be back tomorrow with more.